All right, guys, check out right here the El Camino and what we're hitting. Let me show you. All right, so I'm gonna try. I believe I have a clip. I'm gonna enter it here so you can see what this looked like before. But you see, this is a hell of a lot straighter. We still got to work on it a lot, but you see right here, I got the line going about all across right there. I really got to work on it. But all I did was I just put a small thing, a bondo along it. I kept it flat because this part and this part is about flat to the whole thing. So I kept it flat through there and just shaped the bondo down to get that line first. So now what we need to do is just keep going along and try to get the line straight, that I can put a piece of tape and really get it straight where I need to be. But I'm not trying to get it extremely, insanely perfect. I just want to get it nice because I believe a chrome goes around all this. So get this nice, because this is literally the only thing I need so I can paint the cab and whatnot. I fixed everything. I just really need to check like this, but that'll be quick. I'm about good there. Fixed right here, fixed this little piece I had here, fixed along here. I think there's just one little spot I gotta check. Fixed right here. Let me show you the other side. You fixed right here. Everything's looking good there. I'm just gonna check right here, but that won't take me long. I believe I fixed that right there. It was really just something small. Mainly it's just like little tiny stuff like right here I'm gonna have to fix and just get everything straight, but that goes along with this. But once we have this done, we're able to paint this, wet sand it, and get it ready to shoot. So let's finish this up. All right, so we got this whole piece done. Well, not done, but about where we want it to be. The only thing I'm gonna do is now come with this primer so I can see where I'm at. I mean, I can kind of see where I'm at, but it's a little easier with the primer, so I'm gonna prime it, then we'll put more. I know I'm low right here for sure. I'm gonna need some here. But yeah, this is too low. Then over here, because it's kind of at a curve, but let's cover this first, then we'll be able to see more. I can see where I need to put more bondo and where I don't, rather than just guessing. This is easier for me. Do what you will. See, we're about there. I don't need it extremely straight, but I need that line to start forming, which it is now. Now we just fill in our places where we're missing, like right here. I'm gonna need some right here, all this whole little section right here. Then I can start forming this corner right here. All right, guys, there's a lot of wind, so I hope you can hear me. I'm charging my mics to be finished soon, but we're gonna take off these lights, and we're gonna take off the fenders, and we're gonna prime some stuff. But first, let's get these lights off and show you. I'll have my lights on if you got it. Oh, I got that one on too. I'm gonna be painting my brake stuff. This is what the clip looks like. Let's go right here. All right, next thing is these doors. We're gonna take them off. I'm using the fenders. We'll do the doors too, but those are gonna be last. So I'm gonna have to handle those when you're socket. All right, guys, here with the El Camino. I showed you we took off the front end. You see we got that off. We got both doors off. Let me show you the other one. That one is off. So now all I'm doing is just coming and taking off stuff like this little rust, just surface. So I was cleaning up these. I was cleaning up these. I gotta prime them, keep cleaning them a little, get all that rust off. It's cleaning right about there because this is gonna get the bed coating, whatever it's called. Got about all this done. I'm just doing small little stuff like that, and just right there. Just fixing up all the little things. Everything else is good. There's just one more thing on this side, which isn't crazy. It's right there. I was just fixing some stuff. Then I had a little thing right here. So I'm just checking off all the little stuff. We're not gonna spray today. In this video, we're just gonna get all the little stuff, get this taped up, and the next one, we're gonna go straight into painting. So don't miss that video. But All right, guys, we're here with the El Camino. Let me show you. We just finished priming some stuff. Primed right here because I was doing body work there. Everything's looking good there. Right here all the way, excuse the lift, to right here I primed. Right there I did. I had a little thing right there I primed. Primed right here a bit. I have a small little thing. Let me see. You see it right there? It's just something small. Put a little putty there, then I'll sand it. Primed right there, covered up those sides. Everything's looking good, to be honest. I'm gonna push it out here in a sec to the sun. I primed right here because those were a little messy. Got those nice, but these get covered by chrome, so I'm not too worried about that. I primed a little in there just to cover everything. I primed right here, then these pieces I primed. Then over here again, I primed that top, but like I said, those get covered. Then same like the other side, I did these and this. It's just, I saw somewhere I needed to sand it down a bit. I think it was over there right here. It's a little bond, but other than that, did a little right here. Did right here too because I had worked in there. So I'm gonna let this dry, then I'll show you what we're gonna do next. All right, guys, we are here with the El Camino again. And what we're gonna, hold on, let me focus in on this bad boy. There we go, all right. We've got our primer dried. We're about to start wet sanding. I'm just gonna cover this little, I don't know why my thing's taking so long to focus, but there's a little thing right there. I'm gonna put a little there just to fix that, but we've got our 320 and our little block. So we're gonna go to town wet sanding this. Alright guys, excuse the wind. I hope it's not too insane. I hope the wind's not too crazy, but let me show you. We've got about this wet sanded. Might be a little hard to see now where I've wet sanded because of the sun, but got that. Got all right here. I just started doing it up here. Still doing some on the roof. I'm about to get back here and do the rest right here. But, oh, and all right here on both sides we're gonna do, but let's finish this up. It's looking good. You can see it's looking a hell of a lot shinier than you can see, rather than seeing all the whatchamacallit, the high build primer, all the roughness of it. You see it's a hell of a lot more straighter. We hit it with the 320 grit water sand, and this bad boy looks amazing. The camera's not doing justice. All right, guys, we're here with the El Camino. We finished wet sanding it. There's like a small part up here I gotta finish, but this is where I'm gonna stop the video. I'm just gonna show you a few little things. We've done all this. I think I'm gonna just hit this one more time because there's some small little things. Then like right here and right here I gotta do real quick. But everything else I've about done. Damn, why is this thing so ass? I'm focusing right now, but small pieces like on the roof. It's just mainly like this corner and like right here I gotta hit a little. But other than that, we've wet sanded the whole thing with the 320. I don't think I'm gonna prime it again with the other primer. Like I said, I'm just gonna do it like this because it came out pretty nice. Everything's looking great. We're about to get ready for the spray. I just gotta clean up everything in here because it's a bit messy. But other than that, we've got it. We've got it wet sand. We've got it good to go. Let me get you a wider view. But we're about to get ready to paint. I'm gonna go get my tarp so I can tape it up and whatnot. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna cut the video, but stay tuned because the whole painting is gonna be in a separate one. So let's get it.